Week 8 in the NFL. Monday Night Football. Steelers, Dolphins versus the Steelers. Did the Dolphins win their first game of the season? Or did the Steelers continue their wins? All of that is coming up next. Stay tuned. Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to another edition of Home to Work Vibes. I am your hostess with the mostest, Sheldon Ponder II, or Sheldon Ponder, whichever one you see fit. Hopefully everybody had a great night last night. I know I did. As always, if you are new or returning, do like, comment, share, and subscribe to this video. If you're on either Twitter or Instagram, do follow me there at TonyGumble21. Once again, I hope everybody had a great night last night. I sure did. With that said, we had a football game. We had Monday Night Football. The 0-6 Dolphins going into Steelers country. Ended up with the Steelers winning last night, 27-14. Mason Rudolph, backup quarterback to Ben Roethlisberger, was injured last week, had a concussion, came back this week like he never had a concussion at all. Mason Rudolph in the game last night went 20 of 36, 251 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Ryan Fitzpatrick, on the other hand, on the other side of the football, went 21 of 34, 190 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Now, this is a team who I believe has an identity issue. Because we're going to get to the Steelers here. But the Dolphins, every year for some reason or another, they click, but they don't click enough. And I'm not going to sit here and say that's their problem. It's not. It's not their problem. They just haven't been able to find that coach that can get them to the next level. They've been there before, but they really haven't been able to get a consistent season going to where they can really capitalize. It's possible, but they just haven't really found that coach yet. And I think that the Dolphins are, like I said, I think the Dolphins are a great team. But on offense and I believe defense, I believe offense is where they lack a lot. I do. I just... I have a feeling that that's kind of what they do. Now, the Dolphins have been an amazing team for the past X amount of years. They really have. But I think what they're doing is they're just padding their stats because they want to get that #1 draft pick in 2020. That's what I firmly believe. I firmly believe that the Dolphins are wanting that #1 pick in 2020. That way they can get whomever is going to be #1 coming off the board. The Steelers, however, are doing pretty good. They're doing pretty good. They started the season slow, but they've actually started to rebuild and started to capitalize, which is a great thing. You have a great coach in Mike Tomlin. You have a great quarterback in Ben Roethlisberger, even though he's injured. Mason Rudolph has been a force to be reckoned with. You know, J.J. Smith-Schuster can really go over the top and get you points, just like he did yesterday. James Conner, bull rush, bull rush, bull rush, bull rush, bull rush your defense. I mean, the defense, T.J. Watt, J.J. Watt's brother, had a fumble, two fumbles, and one of them was forced. I mean, that is a team who is going to go places. However, it's going to take them time. If you're a football team, you're not going to gel overnight. You're going to have guys whose egos are just through the roof. You have guys whose attitudes are just off the charts. I don't like the Steelers because they're in the AFC East and they compete with the Chiefs every year, but you have to show them a lot of respect. You have to show them a lot of respect. And I mean, even if you don't show them a lot of respect, even if you don't show them a lot of respect, you do have to show them respect because they have competed every single year for the Super Bowl. They did it in 2011, and you can't ever count them out because they have some monsters on offense and defense. They do. They have some true monsters on offense and defense. And another thing, too, to think about is that when it comes to getting there, Mike Tomlin does not sugarcoat things. He's a straightforward guy, and that's what you have to like about him. He's straightforward. He doesn't say, well, you know, we were good, but we weren't that good. No, he's like, look, there are a lot of things that we need to clean up. There are a lot of things that we need to clean up. We need to clean up our offense. Nobody is perfect. Whether it's business, football, whatever. Nobody is perfect. But here's the thing. Everything that you all talked about in training camp, not every team is going to be running that same play. Not every team is going to be running the same exact play. It's just, unless they are good at it and they know that they're good at it, but nobody runs the same play. Why do you think every team switches it up? You can look at, and this is what I have to say about every football team. You can look at hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of tape from week 1, from preseason to right now. Think, oh yeah, they're going to run that same play. But in all actuality, they switch it up. Once they switch it up, then what? You're a lame duck. Take, for example, the Patriots. Don't like them. Never have, never will. But the defense is just killing offenses. And yet, Bill Belichick, I remember a couple Monday nights ago, he was just talking to the defense. Like, guys, we need to get better. How are you going to get better when you caused like 6-7 turnovers already? You know, it's that whole spiel about defense wins championships. You're good. What else do you need? Because as I said, not every defense is going to be 100%. Not every defense is going to have a perfect game. And they have to accept that. Every defense in the NFL has to accept that they're not going to be 100%. The closest that they're going to get, 85%. At least. But defensive coordinators, I really believe that defensive coordinators put so much emphasis on the defensive players. I really do. Is that a problem? No, it's not a problem. But these guys are doing the best that they can. They're doing the best that they can. They're making tackles. They're stopping people. But as I said, what more do you want if your defensive players are playing stellar? What else do you want? They are only going to be as good as they're going to be good. You want them to be great. Nobody is great at what they do. Everybody is good at what they do. Nobody can be great. Nobody can be excellent. There are going to be times where you have mistakes. And that's what I wish head coaches could see. Head coaches and defensive and offensive coordinators. I wish they could see that. I wish that they could see that. The players can only go so far as their bodies will allow them to. That's something that I wish coaches would understand. Your body is only going to take so much wear and tear before it says, you know what, I need a break. I need to rest. Why do you think there's so many injuries in the NFL? Because head coaches, offensive and defensive coordinators think that these guys are invincible and think that these guys are bionic. And they aren't. They're humans just like you and me. They are humans just like you and me. And it's sad. It's sad. You are making a player go above and beyond his job and the call of duty for what? Oh, because I want him to be stellar. He can only do so much. His body is only going to allow him to do so much as a player. I don't get that. But maybe it's not my place to get. We don't know. Anyway, YouTube, I'm going to get off of here. Enough of my rant. And actually, it's not really a rant. It's actually a event. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here. Need to get ready for work. Need to get my mind ready for work. As always, if you like this video, thumbs it up. If you didn't like this video, thumbs it down. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. I like constructive criticism. I live on it. Once again, if you are new or returning, do like, comment, share, and subscribe to this video. If you're on either Twitter or Instagram, do follow me there at TonyGumble21. Always remember, live your life the way that you want to live it, not the way someone else wants you to. I'm Sean Pond and I'm signing off. Have a great day.